This is Geoffrey Siranga, Systems Admin and Lecturer at Buganda Royal Institute. I welcome you all, dear students. Welcome to the Buganda Royal e-learning portal. A number of issues have been raised, especially ever since we launched during the General Assembly, and many of you have already interacted with me in the chat, in the messenger of the portal, and you have been raising a number of issues. You have been raising issues regarding how the portal works, how you're going to be accessing reading materials and other academic content. Well, this is the purpose of the orientation. We want to look at how it works, the do's and the don'ts, so that we can learn harmoniously on this portal. So the way of learning here, we are going to be delivering using 3 methods. We shall be delivering text content. We shall also be delivering recorded videos. We shall as well deliver live Zoom classes. So the big question here is, how do I move around as a student? How do I access the content? So the answer is simple. Step 1 is to log in, which I believe everyone among you already have an account on the platform. So the account is the key to opening the e-school. Just like in the physical school, you come to the gate and it is opened for you. You move through the gate, you are inside Buganda Royal Institute. Similarly here, you log in, you are inside the Buganda Royal Institute e-learning portal. But that doesn't mean that you are entered the class and you can now access material. No. Once you log in, you must enter a classroom. So how do you enter a classroom? So simply look for your department. Look for your department. Click on that. Then inside your department, go ahead and look for the course where you belong, assuming that my course is information technology. So I will go ahead and click on the course. By clicking on the course, you have entered the classroom. And once you are inside the classroom, you will now access all materials through the course units. So you can tap on the menu, and there, the different course units will display. So demonstrating the first element of accessing text notes. These text notes are periodically uploaded by lecturers. They normally upload a day before they will be coming for a live lecture. They will upload the notes. So it will be a good idea to log in advance, access the materials, and be ready for the lecture. So the question is, how do I access the notes? As I said, on this main menu, scroll down and look for that particular course unit. which is on your timetable. That's according to the timetable. So look for it. Yes, assuming that I want to download notes from that course unit, programming algorithm and data structures, go ahead and click on the course unit. You can see content is already well arranged there in form of lessons and slide notes. So to download the slide notes, let me assume I want to download the statements, expression, and operators. I will click on that. So down here, you can notice that the lecture is downloading. When the file is big, sometimes it can take a few minutes. So there we shall learn how to be patient. So once it has downloaded, you can open it on your computer or mobile device, a phone. And as we can see here, the content is here. I can go ahead and read this in preparation of the live lecture for this particular lesson or topic. So I have the notes, I can read them any time. Beside the notes, we shall also be learning through recorded videos. So, and right now I want to go through the process of accessing a recorded video. So simply move on the menu. So it is always on the menu that we can view the particular course unit, access it, and then go to the content. So right here, I'll look for the same course unit, programming algorithm. I open it. Now I want a video version of the slide notes, statement, expression, and operators. I can go in for the recorded video version. I'll simply click on the video link, and I'll be taken where the recorded version is. So what I have to do here is simply click the play button. Members, right now we are going to look at statements, expressions, and operators, and see how these are used in programming. Starting with the statements. A statement is a directive. So that is a sample of a recorded video. So if you want to view it more clearly on full screen, simply double click the middle of that video and you will have it full screen. So if you want to restore it to small size, original size, you can tap in the middle and have it restored. So that is the second way we can access recorded video material. The third way, or the last way we shall be delivering, is going to be through the online Zoom classes. And the methodology of accessing still remains the same. Go, move back to the menu, and then select that particular course where there is a Zoom link. Let me look for a course where they have uploaded a Zoom link, and we see how we access this. Let me go to, assuming that I'm in the technical department. I open it and I move into my course, assuming it is National Diploma in Mechanical Engineering. Open it. Now, if there is a Zoom lecture, there's that announcement part of the content area. And the first link will always be the Zoom class. The link will guide you to how to join the Zoom. So you need to simply click on that. And then it will open a link for you. Click here to join Zoom. So, and a mere tap on the link will launch and join you into Zoom. So here you need to accept, click on open Zoom meeting, and you will be inside the Zoom class. So right now I will not join because I'm already running a Zoom session. So, but when you click on open Zoom meeting, directly you will be in the Zoom class. So as we have seen, accessing content on the Buganda Royal Institute e-learning portal is not hard or challenging at all. However, I want to put much emphasis on the Zoom tool. It is a tool we are going to be using to conduct our live classes, and we need to understand how it operates, what we are supposed to do, and what we are not supposed to do to have a favorable or good learning environment. So there are a few issues, very important issues that you need to understand if you are going to effectively use Zoom to learn. One, you must know how to control your microphone. So your microphone is your audio device, the one you use to communicate to the class. So before you can enter into any lecture, here we advise that look for a space where there is no or minimum noise, because when your microphone is on, we shall always be getting feedback. So here we strongly emphasize, be disciplined and control your microphone. Switch it on only if the lecturer has asked you to do so. Remember, the lecturer has all the powers to withdraw your rights to control the microphone if you misbehave. So for good learning experience, let us be disciplined and make sure we use our microphones rationally to avoid that noise interference and disorganization of the class. So the other issue you must clearly understand and be aware of is your video. You must effectively control your video. Don't put on the video anyhow. First of all, the video consumes much more data and will make your response slow. Will slow down the system. So to have fast response, we advise that really don't switch on your video. There are circumstances where you may switch it on, but only after the lecturer has given you permission. So video is also associated with some privacy issues. Before you can join in a class, please make sure your video is off, because we may see private things that you will not be happy for your classmate to see. So avoid that embarrassment. And always make sure the video is not there. Put it on when you are properly organized and when the lecturer has given you permission. So when you look at, this is a screenshot of the Zoom interface. You will see a microphone when you see a diagonal line crossing a microphone, it means that microphone is off. So don't waste your time speaking. You will not be heard. If you are given a chance to speak, in most cases, the lecturer will tell you to unmute and speak. Unmuting means moving on the microphone, clicking on it, and removing the diagonal crossing line. The same thing happens with the video. If it is crossed out, like here, it means you cannot be seen. So if you have been asked to activate your video, it means go ahead, click on it, and remove the diagonal line. So besides that, another very important tool that we cannot skip, we cannot live without talking about, is raising and lowering your hand. So the Zoom live class is conducted in the same way physical class is conducted. We don't talk anyhow, but we raise our hand and the lecturer will give us permission to speak. So if you have issues to raise, please don't just put on your microphone and start talking in a disorganized way. First, ask for permission by raising your hand. The lecturer will see all those whose hands have been raised, and we will pick them in the order, starting from the first one up to the last one. And it is advisable that after you put across your issues, please don't forget to lower your hand. Otherwise, the lecturer will think that you still have more issues. So you may ask, how do I raise or lower my what? My hand. On the Zoom interface, there is an option for reaction, the one I'm pointing at. That option, when activated, it will open this small interface here. These are the different reaction icons that shows the mood you are in. If you are happy, you can use one of that. But here we are interested in raising up the hand to notify the teacher that we have an issue to put across. So you will click on raise hand. So after we have delivered our issues across, we must come back to reaction, and then this time, this one we will change to lower your hand. Click on that and your hand will be lowered. Sometimes on a mobile phone device where there is the space is not normally enough, some of the Zoom options are going to be hidden. You will see just like 3 to 4 options. Yet on a computer, you can see many options. So what they normally do, they create another tool here called the More tool with 3 dots, meaning that there are more options. So when you are interacting on Zoom and there are options you are looking for, you don't see them, you always go to More. By clicking there, you will get more options to choose from. Let us continue and look at yet another very important tool that you will use frequently in your Zoom class, the chat tool. The chat tool is over there. It helps us to send short messages to the lecturer or to other participants, your fellow students. So chatting is very important, especially if you cannot access the microphone. Let's say you are operating in a noisy environment and activating your microphone means we are going to get feedback of the noise in the class. You can always use the chat to put your issues across. So beside that, there is another very important option called sharing, screen share. Screen share allows a student to present content to a lecturer. When you use that option, the lecturer will be able to see what you are doing on your computer or on your phone. Sometimes lecturers will be giving class assignments, which you must do in the class session, and the lecturer may need to see what you are doing. You will be, in that case, asked to share your screen. The option is there, share screen, go for it, and you'll be able to present your work to the lecturer. Then another very, very important aspect of the Zoom class is naming ourselves. When we are attending a Zoom class, we are not allowed to enter with anonymous names. We are going to be using our full names, registered and recognized by the institute. So you enter your 2 names plus your registration number. If possible, even your passport photo can be added for clear class control. We may need that information. So to achieve that, you look where there is the participant tool. The participant tool, once you locate it, click on it, it will open the list of participants, giving you a chance to see all classmates that are attending that particular lecture. Now, on that list, look for your name. Sometimes, if we did not give ourselves meaningful names during the login, sometimes we may log in using our device names. If I'm working on a Dell computer, you'll find that in the Zoom, I'm named Dell. If I'm working on the ITEL mobile phone, you will find that in the Zoom, I'm named ITEL. So we need to recognize students by names and registration numbers. So take an initiative there, go to participants, look for your device or your name. You will get the option to rename yourself. Type in your full names and your registration number. Where possible, also click on edit profile picture to put for us your current passport size photo. And lastly, we want to really emphasize the point of seriousness. So this e-learning portal and the Zoom tool is not a tool for passing time, logging on and discussing with colleagues. It is a serious learning business. So when you log in, please observe and adhere to all the rules. Otherwise, you will be suspended from the class. So one of the rules, if you are suspended from the class for whatever reason, don't try to force yourself back. Please only come back if you have sorted your issues with the teacher or the administration. A number of issues may lead to your suspension from the class. For example, tuition fees balance, misbehavior with your audio devices or video, and so on. So We must be careful about that. We must also know that because this is an e-learning environment, you're supposed to come anytime you want. No. Timekeeping is going to be strongly emphasized. When you come late, the lecturer has the ability to lock you out of the class and you miss. So endeavor to always be there on time. The same way we used to keep time in the physical classes. Similarly, please come on time and learn. So before I conclude, I want to emphasize the procedure. So meaning that if you have your timetable, you have already downloaded your timetable. If you have 8:30 to 9:30, please go and log in the portal. The lecturer will see all those that are online. So once, make sure that before the lecture starts, you have logged in the portal. So once you get in the portal, enter in your course. And on the general announcement area, if there is a Zoom class, a link will always be posted there. Click it to join the Zoom class, or you can move through the course unit and look for uploaded content, video, and text content. So I greet you all once again, and I wish you a happy e-learning. Good evening.